Good afternoon. My name is Hae-sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, the labor attorney Chung Bong-soo, we will discuss about the recent article published regarding the Metal Workers Labor Union collective action, which is due in July. So could you explain about the background of the story?
Yeah. Hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Today I'd like to introduce one interesting article, July 12th, about 119,000 union workers on the Metal Workers Union will take a strike for 4 hours on the particular day. So it is possible because Metal Workers Union is one union. When they go through mediation process in the National Labor Commission, then within 10 days there are no settlement or no agreement between the employers representative and Metal Workers Union, then they'll have some right to take a strike. So before they take strike, they must go through the some decision process, pro and con, for holding some strike on July 12th. So if they agreed collectively agreed on this strike, then legally they can hold the general strike on the July 12th.
So what is the normal procedure before the Metal Workers Labor Union take the collective action?
So in order to take a legal strike, they must go through legally required process. First one, they must go through mediation process in the Labor Commission. So usually it takes 10 days. So in the mediation, the employer representative and the Metal Workers Union representative will get together and they'll negotiate within 10 days. Then after 10 days, the mediation committee will decide there is a settlement or no settlement. Then there are no settlement, then through each workplace they must decide about whether they hold the the collective action or not. So they make a decision by the majority of vote. Then if they won, they decide some strike through some majority vote, then they can take a strike legally. Then employer cannot punish their workers just because of their strike. So this is legally protected by the Labor Union Act in Korea.
So do you know in particular what they are demanding, requesting, for example, the increase of wage or improving working environment? Or
I just read that article. It didn't explain detail, but I guess they request more safe working environment or higher the minimum wage, also some improving working condition in their workplace. So their demand is much higher than the what the employer can provide. That is some difference in solving the difference. That is we call collective bargaining process. So there are no some agreement. That's why we call it labor dispute. Then through mediation process, union and the employer will negotiate further at the last moment before they take strike. So this is how they take strike legally.
so do you think this, unless you explain that unless the majority agree to the bill, and then the collective action will not be processed. But do you think the result, or what do you think about the result?
like most influential power by the union is refused to provide labor service. So then the employer will suffer the losing the selling opportunities. Also, they will bear more cost because they must consider about their delivery date or some production or sales the target. So if the plant cannot produce any their product, then they will suffer a lot from the stop of the operation. So this is a union's strong power to seek their better working condition. So then I think through this collective action, union will suggest some better working condition for the condition. So if employer agree, then they stop the taking strike. So this is some moment for it's a kind of to increase your bargaining power for union, so they try to show or advertise their plan to take a strike. So this is one way to negotiate for better working condition from union side. Yeah.
So I hope that the employer and the labor union agree to the normal settlement, so that there will be not much heavy disruption in the working environment. Do you have additional comment to make?
Yeah, I very much hope so. But without such a labor dispute, it's very hard to improve working condition for their union members. So I strongly support unions the collective action. But I hope also union. I hope they understand some companies' working environment and companies' ability to pay. Then I hope they get to the some settlement peacefully without further dispute. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.